Hello, Jimmy.
Hello.
Hope you had a good long weekend.
Yeah, it's always nice to have an extra day.
Do you watch the fireworks?
No, this time, no. We just sat in the backyard and had a fire pit going and roasted hot dogs and stuff.
Oh, that's nice. How's the weather wherever you are?
It's a little humid. So, I mean, it's raining right now, but it was like in the high 80s and then really like 40, 40 or 50% humidity. So, pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. Seattle doesn't get very humid, I feel.
Really?
Yeah, like it's known for raining all the time, but it doesn't rain very heavy.
Oh, okay.
So it's more like a drizzle. And we don't like absolute amount wise, we're actually not very high in rainfall.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. I always thought, I mean, because every time I've ever been there, it's rained every single day.
Yeah. And do you see people in umbrella? Like a lot of Seattle people, they don't even carry umbrella. They just, because it's not very heavy, they just gotten used to it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I spent 2 days there the last time I was there, but I was in Google both days, so I didn't spend any hardly any time outside. So if it did stop raining, I didn't notice it.
Yeah. The Google offices are nice. I feel like they typically pick their office near the water, like the lake. Like Kirkland is near the lake, South Lake Union is close to Lake Union, and then there's Fremont also by the water.
Fremont is where, yeah, Fremont's where I was. Yeah,
Yeah.
been a
Yeah.
few years though.
Well, hope you visit Seattle again soon.
I like to go out there, again sometime. I mean, but nothing's on the schedule, so we'll see.
Hopefully with like COVID recovering, traveling is more um,
Yeah,
easy.
I think so. I mean, I think most of the AWS offices are, I think they're wide open as far as, I mean, I think in like New York, I think you still need to have vaccinations and stuff, but I think everything else is wide open.
Hmm.
CNCF, I think the CNCF conferences still require vaccines, right?
Okay, interesting. We'll see when these policies start phasing out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, I see Sajay joining us now. Uh, Akash has a conflict, so let's get started. Um, so I did see Akash sending the PR for the RC spec update. Jimmy, were you able to do local testing once that was merged?
I didn't even see that. So,
Okay, let me bring it up. Um, Merged, closed. I tried tagging you. I don't know how good the GitHub notification is.
I mean, I saw a couple of notifications from you all, but I thought it was in regards to the stuff that I submitted. I didn't remember seeing this. Um,
Um, yeah, so he,
oh,
I
okay.
was,
I did read this one, I think, but this is this the this is for like Ratify, right? This isn't for the actual
yeah, this is for Ratify.
yeah, because no, I haven't tested it against our system yet, but I can do that.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, for example, in the pod output, like at the moment you were able to validate that once you put in the configuration, the ECR auth provider was getting selected, but I don't know if you're able to validate that you pulled successfully, like pulled the reference artifact from the remote registry.
No, I haven't. That testing right there was really just to test that Ratify was coming up with the right auth provider. I didn't go any farther. I mean, the main thing that the main blocker that I had, um, was I never I never got to Ratify testing against ECR because I had that blocker of the ORIS client libraries not working, ORIS and notation. So that's that's on that separate project. So I guess I'd never assumed that they'd made any progress yet, but
I see. Maybe something was merged last week because Sajay was saying they were merging after the meeting we had last week. So
okay.
yeah, we can take a look again.
Yeah, Aura's got updated to use the new RC1 spec. And so I think Akash's PR updates Ratify to use the new Aura's libraries, which means that the routes and all would change to use the new part of the specification that I believe Michael from AWS is also kind of like aware of those changes.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear
for
anything
ECR.
from Michael Brown, right?
Right.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything, but I'll now that I know, I'll check it out tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be great. The other new issue we had in the repository, Jimmy, was on the casing inconsistencies. So
Where?
let me bring the configuration up. Config.
I think this is bubbling up some internal feedback that we got as an issue.
Yeah, it's not here. Like, for example, the AWS auth provider is, I think they call it snake cased with the dash in the middle. And there's currently a mix of camel casing and snake case in our configuration file.
Oh, I thought I was just following what you guys
So
did.
exactly. So we had a discussion, Akash and I, and we said it looks like in a lot of Kubernetes configuration, it's currently camel cased. So we're wondering if we should switch the auth provider to camel casing instead of the snake case we currently have. How do you feel about, like, which casing do you feel is like more aligned?
I don't really have a strong inclination either way. I mean, I mean, I can make the changes, whatever you guys decide, whatever you want to do. I mean, I have no really strong opinion either way.
Okay. Sajay, do you feel like we should just change everything to camel case? Like for this new PR, before Jimmy merged, like we could rename this, and later Akash could rename the workload identity.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion that typically if some new requirement comes along when a PR is open, we try to get it merged unless it's a total blocker, and then do a one-shot change of alignment of all the names is needed so that PRs are not blocked because of a discussion that happened that is, it just puts undue burden on the person who created the PR. It's just more like a, let's help out and then do a sweep casing fix if needed.
Sure. And you're happy with camel casing?
I don't have an opinion, but if the Kubernetes configs look that way, let's align with that.
Yeah. I feel the same. Like we just need to stick with something. Okay.
I mean, so I guess the way that I was looking at it was obviously when you look at a Kubernetes YAML file or a YAML file in general, it's the YAML files are 99% of the time I've seen them, they're all camel cased with regards to the actual elements or the identifiers. But when it comes to the values, I guess I didn't see it that way, but I'm open. I mean, the PR is still open. So I can make any changes that you guys want me to make.
I feel like it makes sense to do a sweep together. Like at the moment, the auth provider, the workload identity auth provider, and now the ECR provider all have the same casing, and we can just update them all at once.
Yeah, I think the reasoning behind the snake case is, those are, actual string values within the actual code itself, right? So, but I'm open to changing it. It's no big deal. Since I don't have a strong opinion, what are we going to do? Are we going to move to camel casing?
Yes, I think we're leaning towards moving to camel casing because usually a customer would read the configuration as a whole. And today we have some camel casing and some snake casing, just kind of, there's a little bit of inconsistency there.
Okay. I can work on that tomorrow as well.
I just had I think there's one pending comment about like logging issues when the token parsing did not return like the expected, the length or somewhere empty. Do you want to add additional logs for those as well? Like I think that's the only pending feedback, Jimmy.
So for example, let me look again.
Yeah, let me bring this up.
And this is under the enabled.
Yeah. And if it's not enabled, then provide would like not would have empty auth config. Maybe it's just nice to log why did it return false. Similar to how you had a error here.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can do that as well.
Yeah, that's great. I did check with Akash and he said just after these minor comments, like I think we're good to merge this PR.
Okay, so just so I know, I'm going to put in some additional logging for those cases right there, and then change my snake case for the name of my provider to camel casing and adjust it wherever those show up.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yep.
I see Teja just joined. Hello, Teja.
Hello.
Yeah, we just finished reviewing the auth provider PR from Jimmy. The next agenda item is the support dynamic configuration with FileWatcher is ready for review. So I've tagged you and Akash to review this whenever you have a chance. I've added a end-to-end integration test, and the scenario is use the current existing valid configuration, make sure the deployment passes, and then update the configuration to an invalid configuration, and then validate that the deployment now fails. Yeah, that'll be great. Thank you, Teja. And the next PR I had was splitting our community meeting into series 1 and 2. Let me bring it. Oh, let me bring it up by clicking on this. So I've added the link to the calendar invite, and after I've merged this PR, I'm hoping I will cancel the existing Google Calendar invite, and then people can add the new series in place of the old one. So next week we'll still have the Tuesday 4 to 5 p.m. But the week after we'll start the series 2, which is Wednesday 1 to 2 p.m. Teja, does that work? Does this time work for you? I did put out a poll, and this time is the one with like the most responses.
Yeah, that was the other thing I thought to bring up over here is this timing always conflicts with some or other call. So you went with Wednesday 1 to 2, right? And this is once every 2 weeks is what I'm saying, not every
Yes.
week.
Yes, every 2 weeks. We
Got
will,
it.
like, yeah, every 2 weeks, one on Tuesday, and the other one is on Wednesday 1 to 2.
What does that mean? Like every 2 weeks you have on Tuesday and Wednesday?
Yes. So like if we, so I've scheduled these so that every 2 weeks, starting next Tuesday, there will be an occurrence on this time. And then for the next week, like July 20, starting from July 20th, every 2 weeks we have the Wednesday 1 to 2 p.m.
Oh, I see. So from August, it will be every 2 weeks on Wednesday, bi-weekly, not bi-weekly, right?
Bi-weekly.
Not bi-weekly. It's again
It's not
confusion.
bi-weekly.
It's not
Yeah.
bi-weekly. It's every
It's
2
one-
weeks on Wednesday. Got it. Okay, sounds
Yes,
good. Thank
yes, yes, yeah. Is that clear, everyone? Any other questions on the meeting time?
So it's still going to happen every week, but every 2 weeks it's going to switch. So it's going to toggle back and forth between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like every other week.
Okay.
It will not toggle back between Tuesday and Wednesday, Jimmy. My understanding from August, it will be only on Wednesday, every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So let me
No?
bring up your calendar. No.
No? Okay.
Let me bring it up. So view file. Let me try to add it to my calendar, and then it's more clear. So we'll get the invite here. So this one is series 1. It starts July 12th, and it occurs every 2 weeks on Tuesdays. And series 2, it starts July 20th, and it's also every 2 weeks on Wednesdays.
Okay. So the community meeting happens every week, but it switches between Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yes, yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Tara. Yeah, so after I merge the PR, I will go ahead and cancel just the existing meeting occurrence, but it's like still happening at the same time every other week.
Mhm.
But yeah, you should add both of these series to your calendar, and then you'll get a cancellation when I send the cancellation out for the existing series. Okay, yeah, and we talked about the casing inconsistency, and we're gonna align everything to camel case. Yeah, that's it on our agenda for today. Jimmy, do you have anything else you would like to discuss?
No, I don't think so. So my plan for tomorrow is to redo the coding and update the PR, and then test both the Oris libraries as well as Ratify to see if we've got a happy situation yet.
Yeah,
So,
it's really exciting.
yeah,
Like
I'll
that
let
you can
you know.
pull from AWS.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I'll let y'all know what happens.
Cool. David, Sajay, Teja, do you have anything to share or discuss?
No, I don't have any. I just have these action items to review.
Thank you, Teja. I see Sajay unmuted himself, so maybe.
No, nothing on my side. Thank you.
Okay. David, if you have, I know you had a plan working with Eric on some design spec. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Hope you all had a nice weekend and have a great week.
Thanks,
Susan, do
Yes.
you want to stay? I just want to talk to you about something.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to stay on
Yeah,
that.
we can talk about the dynamic configuration.
Not specific to the
Oh,
PR
sure.
regarding my attendance for the community meetings. I may attend either on Wednesdays or Tuesdays, but I'll be active on the pull request. May not be present for the meetings. That is fine. Or if
Yeah.
you want,
I think
only,
that's
if you want everyone has to be present on the community, anybody who contributes, maybe that's what I want to talk.
I see. I think the community meeting is for everyone who wants to and have time to like show up at this specific time, and any participation is encouraged. And if async communication is preferred, then please just asynchronously communicate.
Okay, good to know. But I would like to continue my engagement. I'll be active via pull request or if any discussion threads, but meetings, I think I'm just getting little overwhelmed with so many meetings on my side. So
Yeah,
I
please
might be able
take
to
care.
show up on every community meeting if that is fine.
Yeah, no, that I think Susan echoed the right theme, which is we want to encourage people to be able to asynchronously communicate unless there's something critical on the path and you want to discuss it during a meeting. We can definitely open everything as a discussion and take it there. That's totally reasonable.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you for showing up and all the support, Teja.
I'm not doing anything. That's what I felt like I should talk to you. Things are changing a little bit. Yeah, a little bit busy on the side as I'm increasing my tenure over here. So, but I wanted to be active on the pull request. That's my way of whatever it is. I wanted to keep that contribution on.
Yeah, we're very grateful to have that. Thank you so much, Teja.
My pleasure. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
please take care.
Yeah. Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah.